Welcome back to the RBL. Today's anniversary game is Team Gibby here on the left and TKO on the right. Those are the starting lineups. And let's just get straight into the tip-off here. Jumping here is Peter Van Noonen and Kenneth Farid. And Van Noonen wins it for Team Gibby. And Benedict Mathurin, who is slid over to point guard for this game, will be bringing the ball up. Swing over to Tyler at the top of the key. He's being guarded by Zeke Galveston. He didn't receive a screen, come off, shoot a little three, and he can't get it to drop. Kenneth Farid corrals the rebound. Kemba Walker is playing point for Team TKO to start out. Over to Galveston, the very great shooter. Gets baseline, gets inside, and one. He's fouled by Van Noonen. I'm going to call Noonen here. VDN. Be a lot easier than saying every single time. He misses his free throw, and Farid grabs it, kicks it back out to him, but he can't get that attempt to drop either. Benedict Mathurin now with the ball for Team Gibby. Over to Noonan, VDN. Over to Tyler on the left wing, down to Lane. Over to Hampton on the free throw line, back over to Mathurin. He's going to receive a screen, comes off, takes a deep two, and can't get it to drop, but Tyler's there for the putback. 3.5 to go in the first, tied game. Lane's got the ball. He's going to drive baseline, but pull it back out. Over to Mathurin, swings it to Hampton, back to Mathurin. He looks like he's going to receive a screen from VDN. Comes off, shoots a three, and he gets it to rattle in. Kemba Walker giving a little move. He drives. VDN blocks it, though. Great help defense by VDN there. Mathurin swings it up to Lane. He's going to drive baseline. Swings it back out to Hampton, the left wing. Alex Caruso here is guarding VDN in the post. It's a little mismatch. It's going to draw a double. He's going to try to fade away, and he can't get it to drop. Galveston grabs a rebound. Pushes it in transition. Gets by his defender and gets a free layup to go. Mathurin now here with the ball. Let's see what they get set up here for Team Gibby. Swings over to Lane, who's going to get into the paint. He's going to try a little floater, and it rattles in. Great little shot there. Kemba Walker now for Team TKO. A little behind the back dribble. Gets past his defender and gets a little layup. Kenneth Farid crawls that rebound, throws up to Bryant, who's going to throw it up to Galveston, who's going to shoot a little three in transition, and he gets that one to drop. It's Hampton's turn to bring up the ball. He's a point forward. Swings over to Van Noonen. Over to Mathurin. Van Noonen's going to set him a screen and roll. Mathurin's going to get into the paint, though. He's going to pull it back out. Alex Caruso, the great defender that he is, the pesky one, kept with him. Benedict Mathurin's going to come off another screen and shoot it right in Caruso's face and hits a three. Bryant now with the ball for Team TKO. Just across the center court line. Over to Caruso. Now Arfa in the corner. Back to Galveston for three. And he misses it. Galveston's a really good shooter, so he don't miss much of those. You don't want to risk it. Up to Miller now. He's got Galveston on him. Miller's going to try a last-second little midi. And he gets it to drop. Now Arfa's got the ball here. He's going to try himself a midi with time winding down, and he finishes it. Buzzer beater for the first quarter for him. Now we're here in the second with about 4.25 remaining. Porto's got the ball here. He almost loses it. Picks it back up over to Johnson. Now over to Kemba Walker. He's going to get inside. Gets a layup. Never mind. He misses it. Misses a point-blank layup. And the rebound is grabbed by Ty Jerome, who's going to push it in transition. He's going to try to hand it off, but Porto's going to poke it free. He gets the steal and a nice tomahawk jam and fast break. Galveston's got the ball here for Team TKO. He's the one guy on the team that you really don't want to leave open. He's a pure shooter. Walker now with the ball down to Kenneth Farid. Over to Kemba Walker. He gets inside position, and he finishes that one. Monte Lillard here with the ball for Team Gibby now. Let's see what they get set up. Ty Jerome now being guarded by Kemba Walker. Couple little size-up dribbles. Receives a screen from Miller. Gets inside. Throws it to Miller. Almost turns it over, but Miller tries a little jump hook after recovering the pass, and he misses. Zeke Galveston's got the ball for Team TKO. He gets inside, but Chris the Birdman Anderson rejects it. Now we're here, start of the third quarter. Zeke Galveston's got the ball. The Team TKO did not score there. The last possession of the second. after the Chris the Birdman Anderson block. Zeke Galveston comes off a screen, and he hits a nice three, little jumper. Caruso passes to Bryant, who's going to try himself a three, and he can't get it to drop. VDN grabs the rebound and throws it to Mathern. Throws it all the way up to Lane, who's going to drive baseline. Great defense there by the Team TKO defender on him. But he ultimately goes around, tries a screen, and he misses it. Great defense by Bryant there. Back up to Zeke Galveston, who gets inside, and he gets a layup to go over Benedict Mathern. Mathern now is going to bring the ball up for Team Gibby. Over to Tyler on the left wing, back up to Mathern. Back over to Tyler, now down to Hampton in the corner, being guarded by Caruso. Up to Mathern at the top of the key. He's going to receive a screen by VDN. Comes off, shoots a deep two, and he swishes it. Mathern now with the ball, throws it up to Lane again on the transition. Up to VDN, now over to Hampton, back to VDN. He's going to drive, almost loses it, but finds Mathern wide open for three, and Mathern makes the Team TKO defender pay for helping. Kemba Walker now has the ball for Team TKO. Over to Galveston in the corner. Galveston's the kind of player you got to keep a hand up on because he will come off and shoot those off the screen. Hands it off to Kemba Walker, who's being guarded. Gets inside, and it's rejected. Rejected by Tyler, who in transition gets fouled by Kemba Walker, so he'll get 2 free throws. He knocks down the first. And the second one is good as well. Kenneth Freed will inbound to Kemba Walker. With about 2 minutes remaining in the third, Kemba Walker now has the ball. Hands it to Kenneth Freed, who swings it over to Caruso. Caruso passes to Kemba Walker, who comes off the Kenneth Freed screen. Kemba Walker knifes inside and gets it to go. Caruso's got the ball, pushing it in transition. Great defense to stop the ball, but they do not stop Kemba Walker from shooting a three. They're lucky he missed. They did not put a hand up on Kemba Walker, who's actually a really good three-point shooter as well. Mathern's got the ball now. He swings it over to Hampton. Back up to Mathern, who receives a screen by VDN. Mathern's got a little bit of a size advantage here on Kemba, which he uses to get a nice little floater to go over Kemba with the contact. Kemba Walker has the ball. Will he try to get some payback? He's a little tired here. Behind the back around Mathern, and he gets a lefty layup to go. He did get payback. We are now down to a minute in the fourth quarter. And after this game, I will actually be showing you guys the standings for about a third way through the season. And a nice lob to Tyler, who receives a screen for backdoor. Tyler now will throw the ball in after the Team TKO bucket. But yeah, I will be showing the standings for about a third of the way through the season, and who is currently leading in the major statistical categories. As VDN misses a point-blank layup. Kemba Walker now with the ball for Team TKO. Trying to go to that behind the back, and he gets it to drop another floater off the glass over Benedict Mathern. Does it into Hampton, hands it off to Mathern. There's about 20 seconds left in the game, so they're probably going to dribble it out. It's only an 8-point game. They could foul and try to get a three, but they're just going to let the time expire. As Team Gibby wins by 8 points. And let's look at these box scores. It's Team TKO, and here is their highlight of the game. It goes to Porto here, who gets a steal and gets a tomahawk dunk in transition. And here's the box score for Team Gibby, and let's show their highlight of the game. Comes off this Tyler dunk off the VDN back screen. So we no longer have East and West. We have the Rebel National Conference and the Rebel American Conference. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. Feel free to pause and see where your team sits. Next up is the top 5 in each statistical category. Feel free to pause and see what all is there, who all leads in what. And I also have screenshots of the actual 2K, my NBA stats that shows each player and what they're averaging. So I can post those in the Discord for you guys, so you guys can check those out as well. It'll also show like a little more past number 5, so you can I think you can see the top 10. But yeah, that is it, folks. Thank you all for coming to watch this week's anniversary game. I will be posting more in the Discord, so stay tuned.